Hello, how are you? My name is Mr. Nagato. Today I will present you about creating chemistry unit 1. It is about introduction to organic chemistry. In this lesson, by the end of this lesson, you will be able to narrate the historical development of organic compounds. History of organic chemistry. Before the beginning of the 19th century, chemists classified compounds into two classes: organic compounds and inorganic compounds. Organic compounds are compounds derived from living things, plants and animals only. And also inorganic compounds are compounds that came from mineral constituents of the earth or were found with non-living things. What was the basis of this classification? Let's discuss about the life force theory or the vital force theory. Early chemists believed that organic compounds differ from inorganic compounds because living things had a special life force or vital force within them. The life force was invisible and hard to detect. According to the life force theory, the number one, the only source of organic compounds was nature itself, plants and animals. Number two, it was impossible to synthesize them in the laboratory because man couldn't add or create the life force within living things. Uh, Next, the downfall of the life force theory. The belief in the life force theory continued until Frederick Kohler synthesized urea for the first time in 1828 in attempting to prepare ammonium cyanide from the reaction of silver cyanide and ammonium chloride. Uh, Frederick Kohler accidentally and surprisingly obtained urea. This is the reaction between ammonium chloride and silver cyanide to give us silver chloride in solid form and ammonium cyanide in aqueous solution. To separate silver chloride from solution of ammonium cyanide, Frederick Kohler used filtration. After filtration, he separated the solid and the solution parts, and he heated the solution and to give what urea accidentally and surprisingly obtained or synthesized from inorganic compounds silver cyanide and ammonium chloride. Urea was the first organic compound synthesized in the laboratory. The synthesis of urea by Frederick Wohler and subsequent synthesis of other organic compounds marked the downfall of the life force theory. How do you explain organic compounds at present and define organic chemistry? How can you define and explain organic compounds? The common feature of organic compounds is that they all contain the element carbon and a few other elements such as hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, halogens, and phosphorus. Organic compounds are the compounds of carbon found in and derived from plants and animals and also synthesized in the laboratories except the oxides of carbon, carbonates, hydrogen carbonates, cyanides, and cyanides. The branch of chemistry that studies about carbon compounds is called organic chemistry. This branch of chemistry was developed starting from the theory of life force to the era in which synthetic organic compounds are used in our daily lives. The number of inorganic compounds discovered and prepared may be in the region of some 100,000. But at present, millions of organic compounds have been discovered and synthesized and also what used. The main reason for the presence of millions of carbon compounds is the unique property of carbon called catenation. What is catenation? Catenation is the ability of atoms of the same element to join together, forming short or long chains and rings. A few other elements like sulfur, silicon, boron show this behavior, but to a much lesser extent when you compare with what? Carbon. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching.